Well, Coach Paul Bryant not only had an impact on those that played for him during his life, but also on many others that he came in contact with, including one Pickens County resident. Here's the story.
You felt privileged. I enjoyed it. He was, you know, when you flew Barry Bryant, you were something else.
Known for his keen prowess in recruiting top-class prospects, legendary University of Alabama head football coach Paul Bear Bryant propelled the Crimson Tide to phenomenal success throughout his coaching tenure. Nevertheless, during some of his recruiting expeditions, Bryant relied on the flying expertise of a man who mastered the skies during his late teens. 77-year-old Foster's resident Doug Sanders began learning to fly at age 16 after his father, Kenneth, bought an old plane to spray their family's cotton crop in Pickens County. After he and his father taught each other how to fly, Sanders worked as a crop duster for 30 years. Nonetheless, Sanders' flying career also featured the times he served as a pilot for Coach Bryant between the early 1960s and the early 1980s.
We had some good memories. He was a fine man, and I remember if the weather was bad, he wouldn't go.
Furnished to fly Coach Bryant through Dixie Air Services in Tuscaloosa, Sanders was also hired through other entities to pilot some of Bryant's flights. Recalling Bryant's growl-like voice during recruiting trips and travels to bowl games, Sanders likewise remembered how the iconic coach reigned victorious in games other than football.
He'd sit back in the back with the other guys, and they'd be playing cards, you know. It had tables and chairs, you know. And they'd say, "You got to circle the field a little while." I said, "What do you mean? We can't land right now." He was winning. He always won. I never saw him lose. He always won.
Sanders' other memories of Coach Bryant include how his son, GORDO resident RODDY Sanders, once wrote a letter to Bryant in 1965 while in the first grade, expressing his admiration for the coach and requesting an autograph. RODDY gave the letter to his father before Sanders left to fly Bryant to Florida. After delivering the letter, Sanders recalled how Bryant read the letter and then turned it over and wrote a response. RODDY Sanders is now an Auburn fan. Back then, however, his heart bled crimson.
Oh gosh, you know, when you're 6 years old and Bear Bryant sends you an autograph or sign a letter, it was really special.
And Doug Sanders now lives in Tuscaloosa County in Foster's, yes, as you heard me say. And I want to thank Keith Huffman, our intern, who went out, shot that package, and got all the information for me to voice it. And really, great story. Think about all the ways you can visit with Coach Bryant. But when you're flying around in a plane with him,
yes,
you really get to know him. That's a really good story right there.
Another look at the legendary Bears personality.
Yeah, from a different perspective. Tider Insider TV coming up after the news.
Look forward to that.
Okay.
Stay with us now. A little more news to come.